I'm finally decorating one of the trees in my home, and this year I want to do something different. With this tree, I usually have picks exploding out the top and my huge tree topper bow that I made on the Pro Bow the hand. But this year I wanted to go more simple and elegant, so I'm not using any of that. This year, the only thing I'm putting on the top is this. I love the shimmer of it, the gold. I got these from Dollar Tree a few years ago, so you don't have to spend a lot of money to have a fabulous tree. And then add a little bit of glitter. I usually go overboard with the glitter, but I'm trying not to do that this year. I also got those from Dollar Tree. Poinsettias, I love poinsettias. I use poinsettias every year, and I got these from Hobby Lobby. And then this ribbon is the only ribbon I'm using this year. I think it goes great with the topper. I just want to have little pops of that throughout my tree. With the topper, all I do is when I put the lights on, this came pre-lit, but I always add extra lights to my trees because I like them very glowing bright. So I wrap extra around that single branch at the top. I find the cord in the lights, and I just stick my pick down behind that cord so it holds it, which these aren't very heavy, so I don't have to worry about them falling off this year. But usually the picks I use are very heavy. So that's all I do, and if that doesn't secure it, I usually get a zip tie and zip tie them to that single branch. All I did was I took 2 of these. You want your top to be symmetrical, at least I do. I'm very picky about that. So I took one, fanned it out, put it in front of that single branch, took another one, fanned it out, and put it in the back behind the single branch. And then I put on the poinsettia where I wanted it, and then just took these little picks and spread them out around that. I wanted a nice bow up there close to the top. You can see the lights glowing, and I think that looks really good with that. You can make the bows a couple different ways. One way I'm making mine is using the Deluxe Easy Bow Maker. I'll leave a link to this if you want to check it out and maybe get one. It is different than the Pro Bow the hand that I usually use for my huge tree topper bows. I'm just going to cut a dovetail. Then I'm going about that length for my tail. Pinch, twist, put that down in there. I'm doing my loops about 6 inches. So I measure this. You can see that it has the measurements on the bow maker. I measure this about 6 inches, gather that and twist because I want the other side, that didn't twist right, because I want the good side to come back up on the loop. Let's make sure, got that, 6 inches. And then 6 inches here. You could do as many loops as you want. I'm going to do 4 loops on this, or maybe I might just do 5. Now you want to make sure the loops are even. I don't need to twist that because that's my last loop, and this is going to be my tail. So I'm going to measure this tail the same length as the tail that I started with and just cut that. And then dovetail it. Now I've got my wire. You can use a pipe cleaner if you want. Pull that up a little bit and slide the wire between the rods. I'm just going to push it into the tree and rearrange the loops. You can leave both loops down. You can put one up. I like to put one up because I think it looks nice. I used the wire to attach it to one of the limbs because I wanted to be able to fluff this out and pull on it to get the loops the way I wanted them without it falling off the tree. I think it looks really good the way that I've got it, and I've got that one tail up here going up. I love how this tree's coming together. It's looking really good. Another way to make bows for your tree is take your ribbon, decide however long you want your loop to be, gather that, and then bring up another loop, however many loops you want to make them. Gather here and cut however long you want the tail to be, if you want it short or if you want it to go down the full length of your tree. If you wanted two tails, you could have, instead of just starting there, you could have made this a little bit longer and gathered it, and this could be your tail, and then bring up your loops. And gather it. You would have this tail that you could stick out, and then however long you want this tail to go down. All I did was stick this in between some branches and fix the tails the way that I wanted them. I'm going to finish putting some more bows on here, and then I'm going to start putting my ornaments on. I finished the tree, and this is what it looks like. I'm very happy with it. I think I got what I wanted out of it. Simple and elegant. This is not usually how I do the tree. Usually I pack my trees full, but like I said, this year I just wanted something simple. I added some more bows, and then I had some more of these that I used as filler, and then these as filler also. After I got all my ornaments on, any place that I saw that I thought needed something, I just took these and stuck them in there. When I stick them up top, I kind of like to point them up and out, but when I do the bottom with them, I like to kind of stick them up in the branches and lay them on the lower branches, because if you don't do that, then you still see the gap that's in the tree. With my ornaments, I started with the ornaments I wanted to show the most first. I put them in the place I wanted them, and then I started filling around it with the other ornaments. And these are just ornaments that we've collected over the years. This tree isn't theme inspired. It's just us over the years. If you like the tree, let me know in the comments. And if I gave you any tips that you think that you could use or you will use, let me know that also. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not following me yet, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, bye everyone.